What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been MIA for a while, but I have decided to come back and start doing some stuff on my own channel. I'm also a part of Jake's channel. If you guys haven't been on there, we do a lot of Pokemon openings together on PokeViking, and then we also do ghost hunts on his main channel, Jake the Viking. Today, I have some exciting things here. I have, well, first of all, at the top here, I've got a CGC card that I actually picked up while we were on vacation. Something that whenever they open the submissions for it, I would like to send off and maybe swap over to PSA because I prefer their slabs. But this is something I bought, and below this stack here, the rest of the stack here is my first PSA submissions that I sent in about a year ago. I finally got some returns. These are kind of a mix of cards. I've got Pokemon, I have Yu-Gi-Oh. For those of you who didn't know, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively, so a lot of the cards that are in here are cards that I bought when I was playing or cards that I actually used in my deck. And the other cards I have, I think there's a couple Pokemon ones. I like Japanese stuff, so I pick up promos here and there for Japan. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember. I do remember what the other card is, but I'll leave that for when I show you guys. Okay, so to start off here, I have my CGC card that I picked up when we were at a cool card shop in Georgia. If those of you, well, sorry, I guess those of you who know me pretty well know that I collect Gyarados. So for the price, this was pretty hard to turn down. This is a Heart Gold Soul Silver Gyarados. I think it was a secret rare from the set, from 2010. It graded an 8.5. I think this is the old CGC label, so it doesn't have anything showing what it scored and everything. I'm hoping this will pull an 8 in PSA. It's got some dings here and there on it. The corners all have whitening on them. I can't really tell how the actual hollow is, but I can tell that it's a little bit off center. So this is something, like I said, I know it'll be going in for probably a lower grade. But I prefer PSA. I want to eventually have one of every Gyarados at, I would like to have one of every Gyarados at a PSA 10, but if I could get like an 8 and above, I'll be happy on all of them. So this is a cool little pickup. I got it for a really good deal. Anyway, we'll move on. So here are my PSA submissions. I believe the first 2 are Pokemon and the other 3 are Yu-Gi-Oh! So my first one here, you can see the back. Let's see. I want to say, yeah, this is the one that's got some whitening. I know what this is. I do already know my grades for these. Jake wanted me to go ahead and look at them, so I did. So anyway, this one is an Evolutions Charizard. I got a PSA 9 in it. You can't really tell with our lighting in here, but it did have the corners. I believe they were a little bit messed up, and there are a couple of print lines going across. I think there's one somewhere around the wings up here, and then one a little bit down here by the legs. So I didn't really expect a 10 on this. We'll take the 9. Probably something that I will eventually get rid of, as I'm not too attached to Charizards. So we've got that, which is it's a good grade. So this one I'm very excited about. This is a promo I picked up, and I got it off of a website online, and it's really cool. I think Jake's a little bit jealous of this one. So this is a Japanese promo. It's Red's Pikachu, and it graded at a PSA 10. It's a really pretty card with some really pretty hollow pattern on it. I don't know if I can catch that all the way in the camera. You kind of just see me reflected in it. But it's a really nice card. There it goes. And I'm super happy for that, coming back a 10. These are my first PSA submissions ever, so I think I did pretty well. These are the cards I'm very, very excited about. So these I either played with or picked up when I used to play competitively a few years ago. A lot of these are very near and dear to my heart. So got our first one. Nice reflection. Oh, hey. Alright, so this is an Ultimate Rare Maxx C. If any of you guys have ever played, you know this card is a super pain in the ass to go against. I believe this card is selling now. Last I checked, I don't play competitive anymore just because there's not a really much of a scene around here for it where I live currently. But this, I used to have a max rarity True King Dino deck, and I used to run this in it, and this made many a person cry. This, I believe, raw is selling for $400 or $500 right now, maybe even $600 for near mint. I knew this wasn't going to come back a 10 because it's got a little bit of corner wear. I think there's a tiny little speck at the top here as well. I'm not sure if you can catch it in the video, but there should be like a tiny speck up here. I believe the corners have like a little wear and tear, but I did keep these in pretty good shape when I played with them. And this was not worth this when I used to play with it. I think this was like 70 bucks, and I believe it's still banned. I'm not sure. They ended up banning it a little after I quit. Alright, this next one is actually my favorite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm very happy with the grade I got on this. Although I don't really know how I got this grade. I feel like PSA is a little inconsistent. This grade doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, and I'll show you why in just a minute. But this is my favorite card, and I'm very excited to have this at a PSA 10. I spoiled it for you, but this is Trishula. This is the Astral Pack Trishula. It is the Ultimate Rare. There is, I believe now there are 2 versions that are higher than this. So it's Ultimate Rare. There was a dual terminal Trishula that used to be around 70 bucks when I played. I think this one was around 40 or 50. I ran this in my Dino deck and played with this, and made a lot of people very upset when I used it because this was a very easy card to get out with True King Dinos when they were meta. I don't really to be completely honest with you, know how this graded a 10. Because, and I'm sure you probably can't pick it up on this camera, but I do have a scratch on this, like a hairline scratch that runs from about here down to here, and it's over here in the hollow. There's also a tiny bit of edge and corner wear on this card. So, like I said, I'm very surprised this came back a 10. I don't really know how it came back a 10, but it is my favorite card. This is definitely a card I will be keeping in my collection forever. And I'm very happy with that. And then my last submission, which is a good submission, but I am a little confused about it, I'll show you. So this is from 2016. This is Mass Hero Dark Laws. This is from the first OTS tournament pack. They did Astral packs, I believe, and then they switched over to OTS packs. And this came back a 9. Now this card has never seen play. I actually bought this from a card shop when it was like 24 bucks, I think. That's what I ended up paying for it. And the guy actually had a set of like 30 of these, and I kind of wish I'd picked them up because this card is retailing for a stupid amount now. I believe this was the best looking one, though, of the 3. I think they were all near mint. Maybe one was lightly played, but this one by far looked the best to me. Centering, I believe, I mean, the only thing I feel like they could have docked for at all is maybe centering, but centering isn't really off by much. It could be a tiny bit like left to right, but there's no wear on any of the corners. There are no scratches on this card, or nothing. So I'm happy. Not gonna lie, I am happy. This card's been in my collection for quite a few years, but I am a little confused why this came back a 9. I feel a little upset about this one. Just because I know that I took really good care of this card and that this card really never saw daylight. But this is still a really nice card. I mean, it's still a mint 9, so overall, I feel like that's pretty good. And overall with these, I am very happy. I'm probably going to be getting rid of a couple of these, but some of them, like this Trish, for sure is staying in my collection for the rest of my life, because this is my favorite card. But yeah, so overall, I think we had a good return, especially for my first PSA return ever. And I can't really complain too much about the grades. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I will be getting more PSA submissions, hopefully soon in the future. I've got a bunch of Dragon Ball stuff. I think I may have sent some more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff out from my old collection, Dragon Ball as well, and I am sending lots of Gyaradoses out too. So hopefully we'll have more videos like this in the near future whenever I get my stuff back. If not, well, we'll figure something else out to post. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like and comment maybe what your favorite card was, or what you think about this. I'm really curious to see what you guys think about this Dark Law. Like I said, I don't know how I didn't get a 10, but maybe there's something that you guys picked up that I'm missing on it. But anyway, that'll be it for the video. I'm so bad.
God, that was awkward to watch.
Ah!